Cantonese. It's spoken by nearly all the locals living in San Francisco's Chinatown and by more than 80 million people worldwide. In San Francisco, the majority of the city's estimated 250,000 residents of Chinese descent still speak Cantonese, as the language continues to be passed down from family members. But despite that, some Cantonese speakers are concerned that the use of the language is declining.
And Cantonese means a lot to the 85 million native speakers in the world. In North America, it also means a lot to the heritage language speakers.
Professor Sik Lee Denig was born in Hong Kong and later moved to the United States, where she taught Cantonese at Stanford for more than 20 years. But in 2020, she decided to retire after she said the university cut funding to the school's Cantonese program while maintaining its Mandarin classes.
Cantonese is not a dialect of Mandarin. Some people think that way. They have their unique history, their unique development.
After retiring, Denig founded the Cantonese Alliance of North America, aiming to preserve the Cantonese language and culture in the continent.
A lot of them talk about how Cantonese connects them with their roots, with the culture, with the communities, with their parents, with their grandparents. That is very important to their own confidence and cultural identity.
In the U.S. and other Western countries, Cantonese has traditionally been the more common tongue of the Chinese language. This is due to early Chinese immigrants coming mainly from Cantonese-speaking southern China and Hong Kong.
Many doctors that come to my Cantonese class because they told me they have many Cantonese-speaking patients, so they need to communicate with the patients. And then also nurses. Nurses are required, if they can speak Cantonese, they can earn higher salary.
Cantonese professor Grace Yu was born in Hong Kong and has taught Cantonese at a community college for more than 30 years.
And then I have some real estate agents, social workers, lawyers who have clients that speak Cantonese, and Caucasian people that have spouses that speak Cantonese. They like to learn their spouse's culture and language.
A linguistics professor talked about the importance of one's environment.
Less people are speaking Cantonese in traditionally Cantonese-speaking areas, which is worrying. In the past, people from everywhere who came to Guangzhou would be able to speak Cantonese because of the peers. Their peers would teach them. The peers would teach them Cantonese in the past. But now only Cantonese families can pass on the language to their kids.
In China, people have voiced concerns over the years about the drop in Cantonese in the city of Guangzhou, formerly Canton, the birthplace of Cantonese. They say there's been an influx of Mandarin speakers in the region as the technology sector grows. Some also say the Chinese Communist Party has placed pressure to favor the Mandarin language, leading Cantonese to become less popular.
I'm very sad to see the Hong Kong education system has become sort of monolithic. And Cantonese is such a rich, diverse, rigorous language, and then with an attempt to sort of eliminate it is very sad.
But Cantonese has maintained its omnipresence in Hong Kong. It is the city's lingua franca and is used by 90% of the population as a daily language.
We are already witnessing the shift. That's why we need to keep Cantonese alive.
For the Cantonese speakers living outside of China, getting their children to learn the language from a young age is important to having a strong grasp on their heritage language.